Hello everyone, Sunton.2 and welcome to another mod overview, this time on WTBW core. This pretty much adds in all the necessary stuff for the other ones, so specifically core elements like the copper and cobalt ore needed for the tools and possibly the machines, as well as a few other additional recipes as you can see there. So we'll just go from left to right with Groundium, made like so, with any of the types of stones, such as sort of regular vanilla ones, or ones from decoration, along with obsidian, which looks like so. And you can also use it for things such as a reinforced version, and many of the machines also use it from the machine module, as you can see there. Other than that, there is copper and cobalt, which is two types of ores added, one that appears in the nether, one that appears in the overworld. We'll just sort of fly around and see if we can find any, to see what the vein size and Y level is. So we can see some here at level 50-ish, so my guess is it's probably similar to coal in terms of Y level, but in terms of spawn rate, we're probably going to be seeing it more as an iron-like vein size. Let's see if we can get in here. Yep, so it's a bit more common, like iron, in that way. And then we'll go above to get another portal and see what it's like in the nether. These. So, just fly around for a bit and see how rare it is to say the copper, for example. Or even in comparison to quartz, I guess, as well. Not really much on up here, even if I can only see so much due to the render distance I've set, so not too much, it seems, to make it that easy to find. So it might take a bit. My guess is it's not going to be as rare as what is difficult to find as the ancient debris being under lava, for example, but in 1.16 at least, but yeah. Either way, just sort of X'd out of here. At least I also don't think it's on the ceiling either, or the nether, but it's not that easy to find. Possibly a bit rarer, maybe like certain nether ores or so, for example. So if we go back, you can see there's also the decorative blocks of cobalt and copper. You can also use for storage, of course. There's three trash cans, I should say, using the decoration blocks or other stones, as well as a barrel for the item one, the fluid one being the item and a bucket, and then the energy one being a block of redstone and a trash can. Now, if we just sort of open these up after placing them down, the item one just has one slot for the interface, and then the others don't, so you'll most likely be just hooking up pipes or cables, or have something just like a bucket to empty into maybe, but most likely you'll want to use pipes for these, which I don't think I have. Let's see, pipe, no, energy, we don't have anything else, so I don't have anything to demonstrate, but if you did have some energy that was, say, Forge Energy or RF or something like that, or adds its own, you probably won't be able to. And then water, obviously just some fluid, the fluid ones, and fluid piping, for example, such as lava, water, or any others like oil or something, for example. Moving on, we have the reinforced Groundium, which is weatherproof, so obviously useful for blast resistance, and it's just iron bars, obsidian, and Groundium. We've also got a stone torch made with cobalt and coal or charcoal. This is pretty much placed on walls, it seems, so gives possibly about the same amount of lighting as a torch, but it has to be placed on a wall of sorts only. It can't be placed on the ground. Other than that, you have tiny coal and charcoal, made from just placing it in the grid, and you can also convert them back if you want to. And these pretty much smelt one item in comparison to coal and charcoal, obviously smelting 8, as you can see there. So if you don't want to use sticks or certain other things, you can just use tiny coal or charcoal to smelt one item, and you get stacks of it and know exactly how much you're cooking of 1 for 1. There's also a block of charcoal, of course, which smelts quite a few items. 72, which I'm pretty sure a coal block is also the same. Except more ticks. No, so 80 in comparison to charcoal's 72, and charcoal smelts a bit less than coal's 16,000 ticks. We also have a block of blaze if you want, which you can use to smelt 108, which blaze rods on their own smelt 12, so quite useful, besides just being for storage, I guess, as well. We've also got the ender core, which is ender pearls, heart of the sea, and nether star, which you can use this for an ender tier watering can, or an ender tier furnace, which I haven't covered the ender watering can yet. The ender pouch, which I'm assuming allows you to access ender chests. Yep, so just get a regular ender chest and see if it syncs with the animation. No, it doesn't, so you can just put things in, no problem, while on the go, and then pull it out later. The ingots you get from the ores, of course, are also available from smelting, or crushing, or compressing. And yeah, so we'll just get the watering can as the ender version, which I haven't covered yet. Made simply with endstone, ender core, and the diamond tier. Refer to the tools sort of videos if you're curious how those perform. But we'll just set up a little farm here. We'll just get, say, some wheat seeds. As you can see by the tooltip, it does a 7 block radius, in comparison to, say, diamond doing 5, quartz doing 3, and stone doing 3, but then also differences of water. So this is a auto harvest as well. So if we just go into survival, right click, you can see that we don't even need water actually for this, and it'll auto harvest for us. So you don't even have to right click on them or have to wait until they're mature and then move off of the watering can or right click. Still in hand, it'll just do it regardless around you, as long as it's within the 7 block range at a guess. So yeah, no water really required, it just does its own thing and then harvests for you. Thanks so much for watching, and goodbye.